Hey guys, Blade of Fire here, bringing you another StarCraft English commentary, and right now I'm commentating on the losers match from Group J of the MSL Survivor. Again, I'm doing a commentary on today's group, as usually, losers, winners, and final match. And today we've got a special. I also did the first set. Why? Because my almost favorite player in the whole pro gaming scene, yeah, you've guessed it, Firebat Hero, of course, that dirty dancer of StarCraft pro gaming, the one that, in my opinion, unnecessarily tried to humiliate Saver after that victory, and the one that actually got humiliated in the finals of the grand final between Samsung and LeeCaf OZ, and I guess that served him well. He got beaten actually unexpectedly by the STC, or as I saw, 52 Layla, as John747 wrote on the description of the game. On Lucky 2, there was a crazy expansion within Firebat Hero's main in a corner. Very great placement from the STC. You really have to hand it to him. That was superb placement on his part. Very well done. And when Firebat Hero finally realized what was going on, it was all too late. So now he finds himself in the losers match against Hogil, who also kind of unexpectedly lost to Hero on Lucky 2. I guess not necessarily unexpectedly, kind of Hogil is probably the better known player. However, Lucky 2 really favors Protoss, so I guess that's somewhere understandable. Still, Hogil didn't really play best. Now finally Firebat Hero versus Hogil, and Hogil is scouting in the right direction from his 12 o'clock base, as what I see on the minimap is probably yellow, I think it's yellow, towards Firebat Hero's 3 o'clock base, where he is the purple Protoss. And looking at Pandemic's predictions on se2gg.com, the site that you should definitely never miss if you're a big StarCraft fan, or a small StarCraft fan as well. Of course, Firebat Hero is good in TVZ, but it seems that the only Zerg that he has beaten over the last 8 months was Savior, and probably, I don't know, maybe he was happy that he beat a Zerg, so that's why he did a dance. I'm not sure. Still, if you ask me, even though I really don't like him as a person, he's good as a player. You have to hand it to him. He's good as a player, and I think he's a class higher than Hogil, and I don't think he would have gotten beaten by the SDC on Lucky 2 had he not gone for that crazy cheese strategy. Was it not for that, I'm pretty sure that we would have seen him in the winners match in this group and not here in the losers match. So quite some pressure on Firebat Hero, because he's a good player. He's probably the best in his group. However, he's in the losers match. He's going to have to win this one to get into the finals match, so that he has a chance to win that one and go on to the MSL. And now we've got a hatchery planted by Hogil, and the barracks going down for Firebat Hero. So, personally I think that if it will go for a standard game now with the spawning pool in the meantime within the main, and it seems to go for quite a standard game now, taking the extractor, I pretty much favor Firebat Hero to win this one. Since he saw where the Overlord came from, he will also have the information of his opponent's whereabouts. And now that he has scouted that pretty late spawning pool, he can afford putting down the command center. Well done from him. Seeing that only now the spawning pool is going down, not even finished yet, and those Zerglings will take some time, he will put down that expansion. Perhaps he will put down a bunker. I guess that will be needed. I think so. Yeah, he'll probably put down a bunker, because there's no other way to protect that. He won't get those medics, enough medics in time to not have to put a bunker down. And anyways, these first Zerglings will hatch in a second. That scouting SCV will try to stay there and survive for as long as possible. Maybe delay this attack for as long as possible. And in the meantime, also Firebat Hero takes his refinery in expectation of those medics, which will already cost him some gas, and of course science vessels and tanks probably. So the usual SKM Team 1 Terran build with a M&M group, and supported by those so important science vessels. So indeed, he is taking the bunker near the expansion and already bringing 2 Marines out to get in that bunker, and now still chasing this scouting SCV. Finally took it out, but this was well microed by Firebird Hero. Managed to gain some time, gain a brief respite until this force will reach him, and by that time there's going to be enough Marines inside to get in the bunker, and also probably to block the entrance to his own main. So I don't think he really has to worry about that one. The Spire going down in the meantime, and Hogil is going to have to pull off some good Muta micro if he wants to really win this one. And in the meantime, taking his second gas, not expanded yet, Academy in the meantime, in the back of Firebird Hero's base, and another scouting XCV doing a great job of delaying this these Zerglings, and whoa, that SCV finally gets taken out, but it managed to stay alive for quite some time. Didn't manage to get inside, however, since Hogil did build those did place those 3 Zerglings on his ramp so as to block any such attempt. So 2 Marines in the meantime on the ramp, 1 SCV ready to repair that bunker, and 1 medic that will probably join the Marines on the ramp. There she is, checking their stats right here. And also a fire bat, so a fire bat for Firebat Hero, and the engineering bay in expectation of those mutas that are to come out. And so these Zerglings find themselves pretty much doing nothing. They're going to probably remain there until the first attack comes from the Terran, and so at least Hogil will have some idea when Firebat Hero chooses to push out, but there's pretty much nothing more than that they can do. Finally, the 3rd expansion going down at the 9 o'clock position for Hogil, and those first mutas are about to hatch in about a sec. So already a group of medics and Marines, and as I'm saying, the longer this will go for a standard game, the more I have to favor Firebird Hero to win this one and take it to a final match. He places a turret very wisely at that corner, so you really have to have good turret placement so as to cover the whole area. One little hole in your defense can prove crucial, since it makes all the other turrets redundant. You know, you can have 100 turrets, but if one spot is easy to take out, the mutas will use it because they have really fast speed, and through the air they're really efficient. And now managing to get there before these turrets are built, forcing Firebat Hero to bring a group of medics and Marines to push these mutas away. But those 2 turrets will be over in a sec, and now they're protecting this ridge. So doing a good job to not get too high damage from this muta infestation. Oh, kills the SCV building that one, and now is going to be warded off by these first. And it seems that the mutas are actually getting caught within his main. He managed to escape, however, because that escape route to the north was not protected. He was lucky, but still, his muta harass is not really that impressive. I mean, he did take down a couple of SCVs, but it's not really something significant, something that you could call game-changing. And that SCV manages to survive even though the Zerglings ran past it. And finally the turret there in place. So it seems now that the turrets are in place, the medics and Marines are in place, and this muta micro is this muta harass is pretty much over, I guess. 2 more Marines heading out to reinforce that bunker. But there's no really need. Oh, and finally going for that turret, taking it down, but didn't bring him a lot. He did lost a muta or 2, I guess, in that attack, and now is forced to pull back. In the meantime, a creep colony at the natural expansion in expectation of this Terran push that is to come pretty soon from Firebat Hero. So he's still pumping those Marines and those medics happily, and pretty soon he's probably going to have his force, what he needs, and the evolution chamber